Hello, welcome, guys. Welcome back, guys. Yeah, in the last video, I already explained what digital marketing is. Um, basic concepts between digital marketing and marketing, and I also talked about why digital marketing is the bomb, like why it's special, what makes it distinct from several other forms of marketing. So we'll just continue from in the last video. We stopped at this slide, this particular slide, this particular picture you are seeing right now on your screen. So we are just going to move to the next one now. So, oops. Now, channels of digital marketing. So last time I was explaining that digital marketing is a term used for targeted, measurable, and interactive marketing of products or services. All right, it's targeted, but these things are done via digital tools. So, like you said, it says using digital technologies. So, what makes aside, I remember I said the beauty of this marketing is that it's targeted, okay, it's measurable and interactive. So it's used for targeted, measurable, and interactive marketing. You have all those stuff. It's the term used for this marketing. This marketing, the marketing is targeted, measurable, and interactive marketing of product or services using digital technologies. So the reason why it's called digital marketing is because you are using digital technologies. All right. So these digital technologies are actually called channels of digital marketing. So the reason, like I said earlier, why it's called marketing is because you are using digital technologies. So we have various channels of digital marketing, but we'll just point out the five most popular. All right. So as you can see, it says there are several channels of digital marketing. The five most popular is social media. How many of you have never heard of social media? Lift your hands up. Okay, no hands up. If you didn't get it, forget about it. I was just teasing you. So social media. Probably everyone here has heard about social media. So if you registered for this course, you came in via social media. I probably found about Simple Academy via social media. So SEO is one. Paid search is one. In case you don't know what SEO means, we're explaining these different channels. Just a brief touch, before we would like brief theory explanation before we go further into the practical aspects of the ones we'll be covering during this course. Of course, we'll not be covering all the channels of this marketing during the 6 weeks training program. Okay, we'll only be able to cover the ones the ones we can, but I can show you that whatever we do through this course, if you pay attention to it, you're going to be qualified to work with an organization as a digital marketer and still give them good results. Okay, it is going to give you a very very good ground, more than a foundation, okay, like a push start, but still don't um I wanted to say don't pause your learning, okay? After this one, there we still have other advanced courses on digital marketing that I would want you to take after this one. Then you build experience with it for a while, then you go where we cover other channels of marketing, because marketing is very, like, digital marketing itself is broad. So the five most popular channels of this marketing: social media. So you have social media marketing, SEO, paid search, retargeting, and email. So let's quickly just like go through each one of these five so we can get into practicals as soon as we should. So social media, you already know about social media, okay? So social media is a computer-based technology that facilitates the sharing of ideas, thoughts, information through the building of virtual networks and communities. So we have things like WhatsApp, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. So that's social media. Now imagine the world, the opportunity that social media gives us, the access it gives us to people. You know, prior to prior to marketing, like, access to people is very hard. How do you get people to know about your products? The one thing for number one reason why you are not making sales, if you are not making sales as a business owner, is because um one major reason is because your business lacks attention. Nobody knows you. You're just like a guy that is winking to a girl or winking at a girl in the dark. Only you knows what you are doing. So business, you may be very excellent at what you do, but you are just hidden somewhere. Nobody knows about your brand. Nobody hears about your stuff. People that don't know you cannot patronize you. Okay, it's only people that know you that can patronize you. So the first step is getting out, reaching out to more people, telling them, okay, this is my business, this is what I do. And one of the channels of digital marketing is social media. We have access to people. Facebook has 2.89 billion monthly active users at the time of the creation of this material. Okay, 2.89 billion, that's a lot of people, a lot of you have access to that volume, that capacity of persons. Although you don't need everybody, you don't need everybody on Facebook to see your advert. You don't need the 2.89 billion monthly active users. You just need only a fraction, because definitely 2.89 billion is a large number, and not every one of them may have actually be interested in what you sell. All right, but if you can just get that access to people, wow, that's a whole lot. 2.89 billion people, you have access to those people via social media. Instagram has like roughly 1 billion monthly active users. I'm talking about active users, people that are actively using this apps, up to like 1 billion. WhatsApp 2 billion active users. YouTube has over 2 billion active users. So social media is not what you joke with as a business owner. All right, I remember the goal of digital marketing is to bring more sales for businesses. Okay, bring sales for businesses. So that's why I'm teaching you about attention already, teaching about where the money is. It's with people. So if you want to get money, if you want to, as a business owner, you want to make sales, you want to get money, make money for businesses, the first thing is to give them attention. You have to shine the light on them. You have to like announce their businesses. So you have to take advantage of the social media channel as well. All right. So so let me just give you some quick tips in your journey as a social media manager or a digital marketer. You would come back to this. Yeah, believe me. As you go on through your career, it's not like a prophecy. It's just what I tell you. You would come back to need this. So, social media is a weapon in the hands of a customer, and if they are annoyed, they will let the world know. Okay, that's one you should know. Negative reviews are bad for both instant and long-term business. All right. All the same, every review, positive or negative, should have some response. All right, so if any review, like negative reviews are bad for business, that's it. So that's a fact. All right, and the fact that social media is a weapon in the hands of a customer, and if they are annoyed, they will let the world know. And these are just some things about social media I should be aware of. It's not like you're going to change anything about it, but having the knowledge would give you the best idea to handle these things, all right, and show you the opportunities in social media. That means it can also be a good thing. Social media, you can get good reviews, all right. So if they are happy about your business, they would also let the world know. They can let the world know via social media. As much as negative reviews are bad for both instant and long-term business, in that same way, good reviews, positive reviews are bad for both instant and long-term business. So what am I trying to let you know? I'm trying to let you know that as a business owner taking this course, or maybe you're a digital marketer, you should be very careful about your service you are offering. Okay, if you are coming out online, if you are coming to shout online, because this social media is like a tool in the hand of the people. They can choose to, if they are annoyed, they can let the world know. All right, so all the same, every review, whether positive or negative, should have some response. So it's bad enough to get a negative review, but it's worse to leave it unattended to. All right, and when you have an issue, like the fourth bullet point you can see here, it says never settle an issue in the public, move the conversation to private. So I'm just giving you tips. Okay, that I should encounter along the way. So now, boom, 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 boom. Let's talk about SEO. Now we'll talk about how to use each of these channels, how to market with them, how to run ads on Facebook, how to run ads on Instagram, YouTube, blah blah blah. But remember, they are all different channels of marketing. Social media on its own, it's one of the channels of marketing. So as a digital marketer, you should have idea, you should have a basic concept of all of these channels of marketing, even though you are not an expert in running ads in all of them. So that's why we have to cover each of these channels of marketing. All right, so you have ideas, and after you understand how it works. In case you have people reporting to you, you'll be like, okay, I know what this means, and you can control that. Now, SEO is short for search engine optimization. Now, this is less pursued because of the time it takes, although it has a very high ROI. Now, what does ROI means? ROI means return on investment in the world of digital marketing. Now, to help us better understand SEO, so let's take a look at what organic search is. Now, I'm introducing to you another word or another concept called organic search, because I want you to better understand SEO. SEO is for search engine optimization. Okay, well, it works with organic search. So organic search, for example, is just it refers to the search results of a search engine that cannot be influenced by paid advertising. That means you cannot actually influence this result with your money. All right, you can, but not directly. Okay, not directly. So, organic search refers to this search results of a search engine that cannot be influenced by paid advertising. Organic search results are ranked according to their relevance to the search term. Organic search results therefore do not include adverts, but can include search snippets such as maps, images, articles, or the knowledge graph. So we are going to do a little practical of this so that you just know. So let's say organics. If you talk about organic search, we are just talking about, for instance, almost even social media applications have search, organic search. But more than that, we have search engines that are just search engines. For example, Google. Let's say you Google something on, you just search for something on Google. That's an organic search. What happens is that Google search around the web and brings out relevant information based on what you searched for. Now, those results that it brings to you are not necessarily influenced by what you pay for, or how do I put this? Are not really influenced by your money, okay, or by paid adverts. Those results that it displays are actually displayed based on their relevance to the search term, as you can see here. Let's just do a quick example. So let me just go to Google right now and search for um let me search for plane, and for I'm just going to search for ports. Oh, so I have to fix my connection before I try that again. So I didn't check that well. So hopefully I'm now connected to the internet. So I'm going to refresh this. Let me do this, and sorry. So network drew connect, because I wanted to see this example. So I'm going to go back to my Google, refresh this page by pressing F5. So ports. Now once I type ports on Google, you see the results it brings. These are organic results. All right, this person is not appearing at the top of this page because he paid for advertisements. The person don't pay Google and say, show me, display my website whenever somebody search reports. Although you can do that, you can try to bid for Google. They give you the opportunity to pay. That's one thing we'll get into when we talk about social media advertisements for display and all of that, Google ads. But this time there's what we call organic search, where you just search organically and it just displays results. So what search, you see, we have different sites here: Postural, the Ports, UK Home, Ports, and I'm actually surprised that there is still websites that is really into ports that is actually ranking here. Okay. Maybe because there are other more important words that are associated with sports, like maybe let me just assume, let me take that off. So let me go back to our presentation. So organic search brings out results, right? Then what search engine optimization is that it's a technique to build a brand visibility of a website in such a way so that search engines deem the site important enough to show them among the top sites when a key phrase relevant to the site is used for searching in a search engine. Okay, now what does that mean? Now, first of all, I already explained what organic search is about. I just said it's searching, okay, with a search engine. All right, organic search refers to the search result of a search engine that cannot be influenced by paid advertising. Simple, and the results are based on relevance according to the keyword. The results are actually based on the search engine you are using to search, and sometimes these results can be influenced by the location and the device you are using to search. For instance, Google is a perfect search engine. Okay, Google will give you a result based on the keywords you type, how relevant they are to the keywords you inserted, and based on how its own search engine operates. Google's results is also different can be different based on your location at times and based on the device using making the search. So that's just I'm just using Google as an example because Google is the most I think the most popular search engine. Not I think it is the most popular search engine. So now what does SEO do? SEO is the technique that brands and businesses use to build their website such that when certain keywords are inserted into their sites, they can appear in the organic search results. You understand? So I want it, for instance, I'm a digital, maybe you have a business that's into cosmetics. You want it to be such that anytime a person tries to Google something about cosmetics online, you want your website to appear at the top of the page. You want them to be able to see your website, giving information about cosmetics so that you can lead to more sales. Remember, marketing, the whole goal of the websites of SEO is to lead to more sales, okay, to increase conversions in many cases, if not all cases. So SEO is a process, is a technique to build a brand visibility of a website in such a way so that search engines deem the sites important enough to show them among the top sites when a key phrase relevant to the site is used for searching a search engine. So how do they go about this? Over time, the methods have evolved anyway. But I hope you understand what SEO means now and what organic search means. Okay, organic search is the results. I'll repeat that again. Um, the search result of a search engine that cannot be influenced by paid advertising. So I think you get all what I mean there. Now, if you don't, you can ask a question. Reach out to ask a question personally. But I think you should. But if you don't, feel free to just reach out to the instructor and ask your question. Okay. So now over time, the methods have evolved. So, but what are the components of an organic search? Number one, the search engine, the um the search engine algorithm, and the search bar. So those are the components of. You also have a search page, of course, the results page that it displays for you. So you have the search engine for an organic search. For you to do an organic search, you must have a search engine. For instance, you could be using Google, you could be using Yahoo, you could be using Bing. In fact, even social media have search engine, a place where you can just type in maybe a name of a person and it displays a search results. Okay, based on the keywords you have typed in there. All right, so the search engine, it was an organic search would have a search engine algorithm, and a search bar. So I would explain what search algorithm means. So the search engine is a program that searches for and identifies items in a database that corresponds to keywords or characters specified by the user, used especially for finding particular sites on the World Wide Web. So I already said the most popular search engines in Africa are Google, not just Africa. Google is the most popular search engine in the world. But I wanted to be more specific. So the most popular search engines in Africa in this material are Google, Bing, and Yahoo. All right. So so then you have SERP, Search Engine Response Page. This is a page that a search engine returns after a user submits a search query. So after you type in what you want to search for and click on you hit your enter button or you press send or you press search. So that search engine response page is called search engine response page, or you can use the word SERP. So that's where the results of your search is displayed. The page where the result of your search is displayed is called SERP. Now it's not really so it's good for you to know these things anyway. So it helps you better. It's very important as a digital marketer. So you know your lingua franca, you know the terminologies and the words we use in certain discussions. And when you hear some things, you're able to relate to them because you are a digital marketer. So that's why these classes are very important as well, building your foundation as a digital marketer. So in addition to organic search results, search engine results usually include paid search and pay-per-click ads. Okay, so I just said something, I just lit a match. Okay, in addition to organic search results, search engine results pages, SERPs, usually include paid search and pay-per-clicks ads. So I was talking about search, that's SEO, okay, and I said that it's not really influenced by paid advertising. All right. Now, the thing you should understand is where I was defining organic search, where I said it's not influenced, that cannot be influenced by paid advertising. Now, that's feature, that's part of that definition is more how will I put it? it's kind of dicey here because I really want you to understand this and I don't want you to miss out any points. So when you make a search on a search engine, like I did a practical example with this for you. Although it said in the material here that it's not influenced by paid advertising, that's what organic search is about. Organic search is the search that is not influenced by paid advertising. All right, but when you type something in a search engine and the search engine response page bring out the results, the search engine response page is going to bring out organic search, the one that wasn't influenced by paid advertising, and it's also going to bring out the paid search as well and pay-per-click ads. Remember, I told you an example that some websites can pay Google or any other search engine for them to include their business whenever certain keywords are typed in their search engine. Like they can bid for those words, like say show me whenever somebody types in this particular keyword on your search engine. All right, and while so what it does is that when it perform a search query on those search engines, it brings out natural results, like the results that are not influenced by paid advertising, okay, which is called organic search, and it also brings out the results that is influenced by paid search and pay-per-clicks ads. So your search engine response page usually contains both the um, paid um, paid search and organic search. So I would give you a live practical of this so you just understand what it means. So in SEO, now to list notes on that, it says in SEO, it's not just about getting your website to appear on the first page. It's also about making sure the link is clicked. So you don't want it to just appear for appearing's sake. You want to make sure it's captivating, it draws people's attention. Like when they see your website, they want to click. So this means you have to mind the kind of word to use. It involves copywriting, which is another branch of marketing, another area of marketing and so on. So the kind of words you use should inspire them. The kind of words you display when they're searching those keywords that you want to appear for should catch them such that they click on the website. So in your journey as a digital marketer, when you're working in SEO, be conscious of the fact that the goal is not just to get your website to appear on the first page for those particular keywords, is also to make sure that they click the link. So before we round up this class and go to the next one, where we'll talk about the paid search, the next channel of marketing, I want to do a quick video for you, a quick live example for paid search. For example, you see this is an organic search. Okay, all the results here are organic search. It didn't pay. This SERP, this search engine response page, didn't come with any paid adverts. Maybe because nobody is bidding, no business is paying to display themselves when the word for this keyword called pots, for this word pots. No business is telling Google, I'm paying this particular amount. That's when anytime search pots, I want my business to show. So all the results here you get are as a result of SEO, as a result of organic of search engine optimization, as a result of organic search. So these people have built themselves, which is called SEO, to appear on the web page whenever those keywords are inserted. So I feel this may still be confusing for people. So for one more time, I want to explain this. Organic search is what happens when you input a phrase into a search engine and it generates that results for you that is not influenced by paid adverts. All right. Why SEO, which is search engine optimization, which is the channel. Organic search is not a channel of digital marketing. SEO is a channel of digital marketing. SEO is a process, a technique that brands take up to enable their sites appear in organic searches, like when the search engine response page SERP is displaying results, so that your own business, your own brands would also be able to, your own website would be able to would also be able to display for those particular keywords. So it's a process and it takes time. So that's what is called SEO. All right, the technique that you use in making sure and building your website to the point that it appears when certain keywords or phrases are typed into the Google search engine. So I want to show you an example. I want to type in something that I know you would get results of paid you get result of both paid and organic search results in the search response page. So let me type something like PS4. Boom. Ha ha ha. So I know so many businesses, so many e-commerce stores sell PS4 online. So they would pay Google that anytime somebody searches for PS4, show my business to them. That's so all of this. And one thing about Google is that so it tells you when this person is showing because the person paid to appear, and you can easily really know when this person is showing because the person has actually worked it out. It's actually free. The person didn't pay it, but the person has done so much work um, behind the scene for a long time, which that work is called SEO, the work you do to rank on a search engine page. And it actually pays a lot because when you rank, people you're just getting free traffic to your website. Okay, traffic refers to people or clicks or visitors or views, any of them that are so as I search for PS4, you can see Google by itself identifies that this is an ad. It writes the word ads. So when you open here, you can see the word ads, shop PS4, it's telling you buy PS4. So if I click on any of these links, it takes me to different stores where they sell PlayStation 4. Now all of these businesses have paid to rank for this search term called PS4. Why, if you scroll down, you see others, the rest here, that are appearing. They are not appearing because they paid to. They are appearing because of SEO, search engine optimization. They have optimized their website to be able to appear on Google whenever these words are searched. So SEO optimization is something that is very important for any digital marketer to learn. So you have to take advantage of optimizing your site so that you don't even have to pay. Immediately search for words that you would love to appear for your business appears, and then you can easily direct traffic or customers to your website without even having to pay Google to display it. So some people use both. They pay and they put in the work of SEO. So when customers or visitors go to the website and see the first one and see the second one, it builds credibility in their hearts. So let me think of something else that could what should I think of now? Should I use let me use baby clothes since they are bringing that up. Let me see. I want something more. Okay, I'm just seeing ads. So I wanted something that I would see ads for even the write up. All right. Lands for sale. Let me type lands for sale. Okay, lands for sale. Now you can see that the reason I'm typing this word because I want you to see that ads don't only appear as pictures, they also appear as links. So I want to see how you see that. So from here you can see the word ad. Google is already telling you that this person is appearing at the top of the search because this person paid for it. Okay, it's called paid advertising. Okay, so if I just type maybe I want to buy a land and I'm trying to look for lands for sale, I go to Google and search lands for sale. Don't you think you would want your business if you're into a real estate business or you are into a business where they sell lands, you would want your business to appear when they make this kind of search on Google, won't you? You would, you should. So as I type in land for sale, some people have already paid and bid for these keywords. Like anytime there is any words for land for sale, I want my business to appear. So you can see them, and the way you can identify that this person paid and it's not organic or there is no search engine, it's not as a result of search engine optimization on that website, is because when you look at the top right or top left side of the link, you see the word ad there. The same thing under this one, you see the word ad here. But for the rest, you see there is no word like ad. So the reds downwards are organic organic results. This ones didn't pay to appear, they just did work on their sites. That work is called SEO. They optimize their websites to be able to appear even without having to pay. Although the ones that pay appear on top, some and that's good as well. So you can also pay to appear on top, and you can also do your work underneath. So like your search engine optimization to make sure you are also always the top in that's your niche, in that's your industry. Remember the goal of marketing first. The way you get sales is primarily by getting attention. So you don't want to be like the guy that is winking a girl in the dark. You want people to know what you are doing. You want your customers to know, hey, I'm in business, so I am here. if people don't know you, they can't buy from you. So the goal is showing yourself out. One of the major goal, at least that's where it starts. Show yourself out. Certain businesses know, hey, I'm here, you need my service, you need service that I offer it. If you're looking for this business, I am your man. If you're needing somebody that can help you run this service, or if you're looking for where to get this product, and that's the product, and maybe that's the product you are selling, you want to let them know, I'm your man, I'm the person you should run to. And that's by making noise, not by hiding online. You do that by screaming online, getting attention, taking advantage of all the channels of digital marketing. So I'm going to stop here. This video has gotten pretty long. So, and we are going to talk about the next channels. Just a quick wrap of digital marketing in the coming or future videos. Thank you.